Well, hello and welcome to a new video where we are going to take a look at the performance of Need for Speed Most Wanted, the OG version from 2004, I think. And we are playing this on the Intel HD4000 graphics card, and we're playing this at the max settings. So you can see everything is turned up to the max except for VSync, so everything that we can turn on actually is turned to the max at 7680p. And we're gonna do a little cop chase here. Just to see how well it runs, because I think it should have the most performance struggle here with the police chases actually, and not with some normal race gameplay, because obviously there's a lot more non-human players involved when you're playing against police. Well, let's see if we can actually get them to chase us, because at the early wanted levels it's very easy to actually get rid of them, and it's actually even harder. It is harder to actually keep them to keep chasing you instead of giving up and driving away. So let's see if we can find our cop friend again who just ditched us. Oh yeah, there he is. No, he ditched us again. Okay, since I'm playing behind a camera, I'm not gonna be able to drive as well as I would like to, but let's see if it's enough to actually get rid of these cops. But yeah, FPS wise, obviously this is inside the Lenovo Thinkpad L430, so this is an i3 3110M CPU, as well as dual channel 8 GB of memory, which is obviously plenty enough, even on Windows 10 for this old title. And yeah, so far it's running absolutely flawlessly, and as you can see I have already progressed quite a bit through the story. So this is like the fourth or fifth blacklist member that I'm actually at right now, because it really is so much fun to play this game, even in 2024, because there is simply no game like it out there anymore. And I really love the style of these old Need for Speed games. So yeah, it has been running perfectly. I have not seen a single drop in FPS when racing or when playing against cops so far. And I have played this for like 10 hours, or at least 8 hours by now. So obviously I have seen quite a lot of different races, and I have even had police chases at level 3 so far. So obviously there were quite a lot of police cars involved, and even then there were absolutely no problems playing this game. So yeah, I would say this is perfectly playable. And if you want it, obviously it's not a very high resolution we're playing at right here, because this only has a 900p internal display. So yeah, take it for what it is, but on a 14-inch screen here, and I mean I am used to having a 1440p 31-inch screen when playing usually, and I don't have any problems. Obviously I'm a little bit older by now, but I don't have any problems playing on this little screen here at this resolution. Okay, so let's quit the chase then, if they are too bad to chase us, and just go for a quick race here. And let's see how the FPS are there. Alright, and we're off. And yeah, it's basically the same FPS as before, so nothing too unexpected here, to be honest. And yeah, once again, it is perfectly playable. And like, yes, seriously, these time-stopping mechanisms, as well as the nitro boost, like, I don't know, implemented like this, I have not seen this in any other game so far. So I'm really sad that they actually really don't make games like this anymore. Obviously, this had a really simple story, and mostly relied on people really being happy about tuning their cars and having like really cool looking cars to drive around, and obviously the police chases. But I think that's enough. I mean, Helldivers 2 proved that you don't need a comprehensive, super super long concept and story to play and be happy, but you can also have a very simple thing which makes you very happy because it simply is so much fun to play. And that is like a core concept that I think most new games are lacking. And this one definitely isn't. So that's why it's still by nowadays so much fun to me, even though obviously the graphics, I think they're still fine. Don't get me wrong, I don't think it's a very bad looking game by any means, but obviously compare this to new titles and this will fall short, which only makes sense considering this is basically 20 years old by now. But for being 20 years old, and I don't know, maybe it's just my childhood memories being relived here, but it's just amazing how nice this feels to play. Like the driving mechanisms, like going through the curve or going around this curve like that was not possible in any racing game that I've ever encountered except for this one, and it just makes so much sense and is so much fun because it really allows the player to enjoy it in a whole different way. So yeah, that's it for this video, I think, because you definitely saw that you can play this game quite perfectly. And yeah, if you still have it, because this laptop here obviously has a DVD player, which is perfect because that's why I can actually play all these old titles on this machine. Yeah, if you still have it and want to play it, then I can wholeheartedly recommend you go for it and go play it because it really is just so much fun. So yeah, if you wanna go and play it, and I'm just gonna go and enjoy another cop chase here.